What's up guys, welcome back to another video. We're about 30 games into the regular season and we're seeing NBA players have very unexpected years. Now unexpected could be in a good way or in a bad way as well. Today we'll be going over 5 of these players who are either playing better than expected or worse. So stay tuned till the end of the video because number 1 might surprise you. No, really, I know lots of YouTubers tell their audience to watch till the end because number 1 will surprise them, but I'm being for real. Number 1 on this list might actually surprise you. But anyways, number 5 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now Giannis has been really surprising to me in a good way. He's been killing it so far this season, like he always does, but I really thought that coming off a very long season where he won the championship right now might slow him down, but he's been proving me wrong. He's second in the NBA scoring-wise, right behind Kevin Durant, and he's also averaging the second most blocks of his career. According to Basketball Reference, he's currently number 2 in the MVP race, right behind Steph Curry, but with his latest 3 40-point games in the last 2 weeks alone, he's bound to be at number 1 sooner than later. One factor that comes in huge in MVP races is how much games your team won. The Bucks right now are 18-10, good enough for second in the Eastern Conference, trailing the Brooklyn Nets. But when the Bucks trio of Jrue Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis play together in the season, they're 13-1, which means health is their only problem. If they stay healthy, the Bucks will win more games. If every one of them gets injured, the Bucks can manage only if Giannis is not the one that's getting injured. That clearly shows his importance and value towards the team. He's the real definition of a valuable player. Now I know lots of players start the season strong coming off a championship run, but I didn't think Giannis would be able to do that because he also got a leg injury versus the Hawks in the conference finals, and Giannis was playing injured basically in the NBA finals, but still carried the Bucks to the victory in 6 games. With the offseason being the time where players get rest, Giannis was seen doing gym workouts and regular scrimmages very often. So that made me question if his leg was really alright, or does he not get hurt ever? But when the season began and when Giannis started balling out, my questions were answered. Giannis is a freak of nature and he's quite literally unstoppable. Like we say for many players, Giannis is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, and not very often do you see someone with so much dedication towards his game in the offseason having rigorous workouts almost daily. Number 4, DeMar DeRozan. People really questioned if DeRozan would be much of a help to the Bulls because the last 3 seasons before the trade, DeMar had been playing badly and wasting his career in a bad team with the San Antonio Spurs. Well, the Spurs have been wasting DeMar's career, actually not him wasting his career. Putting up all-star numbers, playing on a bad team with a good coach are all symptoms of a player about to go out of the league soon. But DeMar's career got a revival when he got traded to the Bulls to pair up with Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. Talks about DeMar being washed or not being able to fit with the Bulls were trending all over the internet, but the real wait was when the NBA season actually begins. And when it did, man oh man was everyone proved wrong. This year DeRozan is having one of the best all-around seasons of his career and improved his 3-point shot as well. Not only that, the Bulls are working out perfectly fine and are tied for the 2nd seed in a much improved Eastern Conference solely because of DeMar. The guy that people said would make the Bulls worse made them much better. So this was a huge surprise to me because, to be honest, I wasn't doubting DeMar before the season, but I wasn't too sure about the move either. Although there are some people who still doubt the ability of DeRozan and the Bulls, their early season success and how much fun they play with makes me watch almost every single Bulls game. Number 3 is Trae Young. When you have Trae Young in a conversation in 2021, you have the rule change as well. So yeah, like every single non-Hawks fan, I also doubted the ability of Trae Young after the NBA changed its rules. Like every single non-Hawks fan, he proved me wrong. Trae has not only been playing amazing without drawing those irritating fouls, but he's also top 5 in the NBA in points per game and leading the league in points generated, which is a metric used for calculating how many points a player contributes to, which included his scoring and assists. You've probably heard it if you watched Jimmy High Roller. In every single aspect of his game besides blocks, Trae has improved his numbers. Unlike James Harden, Trae bent the rules because he could, not because he needed to. If I were to be completely honest, I think Trae can win MVP this year. The only downsides I have for him to not win the award right now is that the Hawks are the 9th seed in the East, and the fact that Trae's defense is not too good, but that's not an issue because most of the past 10 MVPs haven't been lockdown defenders anyways. Although if you still want to talk about the defense, Trae is having his best defensive season according to the numbers, which is a defensive rating of 114, good enough for top 80 in the league. Yeah, that's embarrassing, top 80. Because of everything I just said, well, besides the defense part, I think Trae Young has had the 3rd most surprising season in the NBA this year. Number 2, Damian Lillard. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists on 39% shooting from the field and 29% from three-point land. These are the per-game stats of Damian Lillard this season. I'm just so worried about him. He's clearly not been himself this year, and he's even cleared up that he's not playing bad on purpose to get traded. He's just bad. He's missing a lot of shots that he usually makes and not helping the Blazers to wins like he's known for. Now, a 22-game slump sounds insane, but I hope that's true because it is possible to get out of a slump. But if he's just bad now because of a rule change or a ball change, I suppose, then that's a big no-no. This year, Lillard is scoring 8 less points than usual, and he's attempting about 3 less free throws than usual. So that's basically 3 less points per game because of 3 less free throws, and the less free throws are a result of the rule change. So I hate to say this, but Damian Lillard might be affected by the rule change, which concludes that he needs to change his game to play actual basketball instead of looking for fouls. Again, I don't want this to be true because he's such a great player, but it looks like that's what's happening according to the numbers. Maybe the missed shots could be because he's not used to the new ball, but whatever it is, Lillard is having the second most unexpected season this year, and in a very bad way. The player having the most unexpected season this year is Anthony Davis. Now, before you minimize and dislike the video, hear me out. He's played in 25 games and is averaging 24 points and 10 rebounds. That's good. But when you look at the percentages, things take a turn. He's shooting only 19% from three-point line. On top of that, we all know how valuable he is to any team he's on, but this year when you watch the games, he's not doing much. His defense is down and maybe he's scoring 24 points, but that doesn't matter. He's scoring 24 points in useless minutes, not in the moments that really matter. He's not the eye-popping player that he was with New Orleans or with the Lakers when they won the championship in 2019. And he was not scoring at will, he's not destroying people in the paint, and everything else he was known for. I thought coming off a season where he almost was always injured, AD would shine, but he's been disappointing so far, and so have the Lakers. We're blaming a lot of the stuff on Westbrook, but AD is also not the same. The only player who's been balling out for the Lakers is LeBron, and that's honestly surprising because man is 37 and is 19 here. So yeah guys, Anthony Davis wraps up our top 5 players list who are having surprising seasons in 2021. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff if you enjoyed watching. I'm your boy Krishna, and we out until the next one. Peace.